like so many things happened in this house. So I didn't win, but I feel like I won. Well, I'm gonna say congratulations.
What's up, my Vina love? Sisters Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team and Me.
Let me address one thing. I saw some of the comments. Somebody asked me if I apologized to Shayna from Big Brother. Yes, I did apologize to Shayna. Actually, we had a conversation, and then I also apologized again publicly because I wanted to make sure you guys knew that I apologized on Watch What Happens Live the other night. I love Shayna. You know, it was myself, Shanna, and Carson. We were in our alliance together. And again, me not completely understanding the game, I just didn't know that she could have other alliances with other people and be in Final Fours with other people. And I was like, what is happening? You're betraying us. So I got a little too upset, and I really gave her a pretty hard time about it. So she knows that I love her. We have talked. We will be bonded forever. Everyone I was in that Big Brother house with will never get rid of me because we got to know each other on a level that I didn't even think was possible because we had to be 100% present the whole time. So it's all love there. And thank you guys for your support and everything. And
So Sheena posted this picture right here. Such is life. Most of you are aware that, she revealed a few days ago some really disturbing things about her relationship, which I'm not going to get into in this video because I think it's very insensitive to bring that in this video. I might do a separate video on that, but I'm wishing her well. So she posted this image right here and she wrote, "Such is life." So Cynthia Bailey liked the image and Cynthia Bailey left a comment, "God is with you, Queen." Okay. And you have comments like, "I'm so happy you guys are good. We loved Yas Alliance for the start." Okay. Queens supporting queens. We love to see it. But then you have the clown emoji, the laughing face emoji, and then you have Cynthia, "Can't believe you thought being final 3 was deserving. You were top 3 because you were not a competitor, darling. That's why Ad Carson was voted out and all the great players, you rubbed it in Shanna's face. Shame." All right. But then it didn't stop there. The show ended, I think we're going on 2 weeks now. And these are the comments that are still on Shayna's page, okay? This person left a comment. As you can see, it says, "7 days ago. Has Cynthia apologized yet?" Okay? So you have people responding, "I was going to ask." She apologized 2 hours after walking out of their house. You can see that. But then you still have comments like this. "If Miss Big Dummy Cynthia only had a brain, she's not going to apologize. She's mean and clueless. She bullied Shanna for no reason because she can't think for herself. It was hard to watch. I see why she always had real relationship drama on Housewives. She's a follower." And there are more comments, but I'm not here to read comments. So after it's been almost a few weeks and you are still seeing comments like that, and every time Cynthia Bailey leave a comment on Shanna's page, people are dragging her, then of course you will continue to go on your apology tour. So it doesn't matter the topic, the people are still dragging Cynthia Bailey, and Cynthia Bailey is doing everything in her power to change this around. You see, the Real Housewives of Atlanta audience for years have placed Kenya more in this villain role due to the editing and due to her standing up for herself and not backing down and taking BS from anyone. So even though people are seeing who Cynthia Bailey truly is, she is still able to, in some way, wiggle her way through that audience because of this whole everything is Kenya's fault, blame Kenya narrative over there. Whereas when it comes to the Celebrity Big Brother and their audience, she can't do that. So of course she's going to do these interviews saying, "I love Shanna. We've talked. I've apologized." Like she said on Watch What Happens Live, "I've apologized." She looked in the camera. She folded her hands in a praying position, looked in the camera and said, "We talked privately. but now I'm giving you a public apology. You know, Andy said basically Cynthia admits to being played. Okay, Andy said that what happened was so upsetting to watch. You know, Cynthia said she spoke to Shanna. They had a great conversation. You know, Shanna, we already talked, but this is for you. She looked in the camera. All right. That I am so sorry that Hannah overreacted, maybe, and got a little turned up. Okay, when she touched Shanna, betrayed her and Carson. I know it's just a game. I love you dearly and I apologized for just getting so invested in that moment. I love you. Okay, Andy responded very nice. Before I play the rest of the Instagram live and Cynthia excuses for the reason why she behaved the way that she behaved on Celebrity Big Brother, I don't want to bring race into this, but let's talk about it. What's sad is Cynthia Bailey and a lot of these women, black women, they don't even notice what's happening right before their eyes. Even though Cynthia Bailey was wrong, Cynthia Bailey's excuse is, I did not just get up and decided I'm going to wrong her. Someone came and told me something, and yes, as a grown woman, I should have used better judgment and re-evaluated the whole situation. However, I chose to believe what that person was telling me, and because of that, I reacted the way that I reacted. So either way, this is my excuse. But Andy held her accountable. Andy called her out. Andy told her he was disappointed in her. Andy made sure that she was placed on a spot where she looked in the camera and apologized. If this same scenario happened between Cynthia Bailey and a black woman, I'm going to use Kenya Moore as an example, Andy would have sat there and said, I completely understand, Cynthia. You did not just come out of nowhere and reacted. You were going off what someone told you, and so I understand. Even though he attempted to understand what she was explaining with the Big Brother situation, he still called her out and held her accountable. And he watched the girl strip. And he knew everything wasn't 100% Kenya Moore's fault. Why didn't he hold Cynthia Bailey accountable? Why didn't he say, okay, Cynthia, I get it. You and Kenya had your moment. But are you willing to admit that you did too much and you were extra? And you see where Kenya is coming from based on your behavior. And by the way, Kenya isn't the only person. Melissa and other people were uncomfortable with the way how you behave. Kyle and all of them. No, of course he's not going to do that because he wants to see the black women fighting. And because of this so-called one-sided beef that Cynthia Bailey's been dragging, like I said in my last videos, that's her ticket to come back on the show. So you're choosing to come back on the show on the backs of this fake fight between you and Kenya. And it's so sad that they can't even see it, that they're being used. Because division and the fighting, and even if it's not literally physical fight, but the putting each other down and the friendships being ruined and the lack of sisterhood, and unity and togetherness, they can even tell that that's what he wants to see and that's what his other people want to see. But when it came to Shanna, I'm going to make sure you apologize before you leave this platform. I'm just saying how simple and easy it is. I was wrong. I apologize. I love her. But the Kenya Moore that you've been friends with for all of these years, you're behaving like she killed someone in your family. You know what I'm saying? That's how Cynthia's behaving. Like Kenya did something that terrible to someone in her family. That's how she's dragging this thing. I understand, honey. You want your peach back and you're going to get it back. But this right here ain't it. Oh, but when she left his platform and went on a different platform, it was Kenya and I are texting. Oh, she texted me the other day. Oh, what good. I love her. That's in my next video, probably tomorrow because it's too late now to post it tonight. I'm going to talk about it more. So I'm not going to say no more about that situation because everything I just said should have been added to that other video, but I just had to get it out. This is the excuses and the rest of what Cynthia Bailey had to say. I'm going to end it here because after what she had to say. I'm just going to add my outro. I posted a completely different video wishing all of you happy International Women's Day with Alicia Keys and Simone Biles. Definitely go ahead and watch it. I know some of you come here for a certain content. I love to mix it up every now and again. And yeah, take care. Let's listen to the rest of what Cindy Billy have to say, if you care.
We do have to talk about Big Brother. You were just on, and I remember you said, so you didn't know how to play before you got on.
No, I watched season 1 and 2 of Celebrity Big Brother, and I watched season 2 really only because Candy was on it, to be honest. And I wanted to support her because I love her. And I thought, okay, I kind of get it. Like I was still kind of a little confused. Like some things they didn't explain. Like they never said on any of the episodes that you shouldn't tell someone if you're in an alliance. Like I never knew that was a secret. Like, and I didn't realize that that it was cool to be in several. Like I just felt like you had, if you got in one, like that's, who you were loyal to. And I didn't know you can kind of float around and take meetings with other people. So I was very confused by that because I was like, I'm going to play this game with integrity. I'm going to be loyal to my alliance. I'm going to be a woman of my word. I didn't know I could flip on my word. I didn't know I could literally tell someone I was going to vote for them and then go make a deal with somebody else and then backdoor the person and not even vote for them. So it's like, wait a minute, this game is messy.
Yeah, it's shady. That's a shady game.
Yes, now that's a shady game for sure.
Very shady. That's so funny. And I like it more that, I know you said you knew some of it, but I liked that you went in not knowing everything because I feel like that makes it more fun.
Yep. And everything. I actually got some advice from Candy.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she was like, okay, so don't get in an alliance right away. Like, kind of fill it out. Kind of, fly below the radar a little bit. And I was like, okay. So as soon as I walked in the door, Carson opened up the door. I walked in and he was like, oh my God, Cynthia. I was like, oh my God, Carson. He was like, we should work together. And I was like, oh my God, we should definitely work together. And I was like, wait. I'm in an alliance already? Yeah, I just got here. I'm supposed to be, below the radar. And I literally walk in. I'm like, hi, I'm in an alliance, like right away. What else did she tell me to do? She told me, she gave me some other good advice that I didn't take, actually. She told me to pick the bedroom that had the most beds, but actually they all had 3 beds. I think in her season, maybe there was one with like a 4th bed, because that way you would have extra people to like form a bond with that, you could, get more votes to not get voted out. But to be honest, CJ, I didn't think, like, my husband basically was like, just don't get sent home first.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
I think my cooking skills and cleaning skills are good enough that I at least could last the first, until the second eviction.
Right.
And I didn't get sent home first. I got sent home last, pretty much. So.
Made it to the top 3. How did that feel?
Crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. I was like, okay, I just want to go home first. And then I was like, all right. Then, I was like, I literally cooked and cleaned my way the whole way through. So I was like, all right, well, if I leave, if they vote me out, who's going to clean the toilets? Because nobody was really, fighting to do that. Right. And I had to do it because I can't stand a dirty toilet. And we have 1 toilet for 11 people. 1.
No, I would have been like you. I would have had to clean it. I would have been like, no, I can't deal with this.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Celebrity people, they're not, there's a reason they have assistants and housekeepers and help, because they don't do things for themselves.
Right.
They're leaving stuff all over that house.
I love it. Yeah, I know. I would be just like you. I'd be like, I will be the assistant. I will clean it. I can't stand it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really was doing it more for myself, and they just reaped the benefit of it. And I had to eat, so if I was going to cook, why not cook enough for 11 people? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm in my next chapter. I technically, now that I think about it, don't really have a job right now.
And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.